Good afternoon, Valley Park teachers. It is Wednesday, August 26th. By now, you are through your third day of online virtual instruction. Over the past 3 days, Patrick and I have fielded many calls and emails from parents and students regarding Infinite Campus, as I'm sure most of us have. Most of our calls and emails were regarding student portal logins. However, we did have a few questions about the assignments and Zoom links within the student portal. Based on the feedback I have received from parents, I wanted to throw this out there as a little tip guide or a best practices guide about creating assignments and Zoom links within Infinite Campus. Now, I have randomly logged into a few people's gradebooks, and I am very impressed with what I have seen. You guys are rocking this out. I have seen some tremendous work by teachers inside their gradebook. Keep up the great work, guys. Without further ado, let's start. I have logged into Emily Crum's Infinite Campus. She's going to be our test case today. And we logged into Infinite Campus. We're going to go up here to the waffle and we're going to click Instruction. So, tip number 1, if you do not see the side menu like this, go up to your person icon in the top right corner and make sure Try New Look is toggled on. Okay. Tip number 2, go into Account Settings. Select the application you would prefer to load on Campus Login. Most teachers are going to use Campus Instruction more than they're going to use Campus Tools. Campus Tools was the screen that we saw when we first logged in. So I'm going to set this to Campus Instruction. Now that we have this saved, it will take us straight into this menu here. So I'm going to go to Instruction and Gradebook. So at the top you see our term, our section, and our task. For high school, you're going to see semester as task. For elementary and middle schools, you are probably going to see a standard up here. I'm going to go ahead and click Add. And say I want to create a Zoom link for today, Thursday, and Friday. So let's start off with today's Zoom assignment. So I'm going to type in the assignment name as 8/26, 10 a.m. class Zoom meeting. This is tip number 1. I would highly suggest putting the assignment date and time along with the assignment title in the assignment name field. This will help students easily identify the day and the time that they need to do whatever this is. The abbreviation can be anything we want. I'm just going to call it Z826 for Zoom on 8/26. This is only what shows up in your gradebook. This is only seen by you. So this is tip number 3. Date and time in the assignment name. Over here on the right side, we want to make sure that our assigned date and due date is on the day that we want the student to see the assignment. This is tip number 4. Because if we set the assigned date as 8/24 and we set the due date to 8/28, the student will not see this assignment, even though it's assigned already. They will not see this assignment on the today screen, which would be the due today, due tomorrow, until either 8/27 or 8/28 for due tomorrow, due today. So let me say that again. If you want the students to see this immediately on the today screen, set it to today's date, 8/26, 8/26. So these two things right here will make things a lot easier on students. We want to set date and time in the assignment name, and we want the assigned and due date to be the same on the day that we want it to show up. This is especially important for Zoom links. So moving on to our actual link part of the tutorial, let's go down to For Students. And in here, I'm just going to create my message. Welcome to American Government. Please click the link below to join our 10 a.m. Zoom meeting. Okay, and I'm going to paste my link in there. So this is what most of our teachers are going to do right here for Zoom links. This is all you need to do. However, when a student sees this, they will have to highlight this and select it, copy and paste it into another browser or another tab. We want to make this a hyperlink, so all they have to do is click this. This will make students' lives a lot easier, especially our primary students. So instead of pasting the link in here, I'm going to go up here and click this link button. Link, insert link. In the URL field, I'm going to paste the link of my Zoom video or Zoom meeting. In the text, I'm going to say, click here for the Zoom meeting. And now you'll see we have blue text here with a hyperlink behind this. You hover over it, it's underlined. If you click this, it will take you to the Zoom meeting. So this is the best way to put a Zoom meeting link into a basic assignment. I want to save this. So now we have this entry in the gradebook right here, Z826. So say we want to have this assignment for Thursday and Friday as well. I'm going to click this assignment to reopen it. I'm going to go down here to the bottom and click copy. What this does is it copies the entire assignment and just adds copy of up here in the assignment name. So we have created the copy. We want to rename it. Let's get rid of copy of, and let's change this 826 to 827. Let's change our abbreviation just for our own purposes. And then we want to change the assigned and due date to tomorrow, 8/27. And that's all we have to do. Change the assignment name, change the assigned and due date, and you can change the abbreviation if you wish. Save. And before I close this, I'm going to copy this again. Remove the copy of, change the 8/27 to 8/28, change the abbreviation for our purposes, change the assigned and due date to 8/28, and save. Now let's go look at our gradebook. We now have Z826, Z827, and Z828 in the gradebook. And this will work if your Zoom link is set up for a meeting that is a reoccurring meeting. If it's every day at 10 a.m., which is how you set it up in Zoom, you can set it up as a reoccurring meeting. You can just use that same link over and over. That makes copying your assignments a whole lot easier. So, what does a student see now? Let me log off, and I am going to pull up the student portal, and I want to make sure I'm in the Sandbox student portal. Okay, I'm going to log in. So our test student, who has a fake name and fake student number and fake everything, now has a 8/26 10 a.m. class Zoom meeting. And look down here at tomorrow. She has a 8/27 10 a.m. class Zoom meeting. If she goes to her assignments, she has an 8/26 10 a.m. class Zoom meeting. Down here, she has a class 8/27 10 a.m. class Zoom meeting. And on Friday, she has an 8/28 10 a.m. class Zoom meeting. And these are all the same content that we have set up when we copied. Welcome to American Government. Please click the link below to join our 10 a.m. Zoom meeting. That goes to our Zoom meeting. Same thing here. So that is one of the biggest suggestions that I would have teachers try to do to make it easier on students to see the date and the time that they need to join in on the assignment, especially your Zoom links. Put the date and the time in the assignment title, and make sure that your assigned and due dates are set on the day that you want the assignments to show up.